Way, this is Brown sounding ill. Hello, everybody. Guess what? I'm ill and I'm boomering already. Bear with me. Boomer, return of the boomer. If I am boomering, oh shit, this is bad. Hey, brain's not working, folks. It's like a bucket full of custard, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hope you are all better than moi. I don't know if this is COVID. I don't know. Oof. Is it COVID? I don't know. Or is it just seasonal cold? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is the government are not interested about it this time. Obviously, no financial reward on this one, so they're not bothered. So, not lockdown. So we'll take that. Anyway, okay. Evening chats. Let's get the guests out. Okay. So, first up. Oh, what a well, yeah, panel. Okay, who do I go first? Not the internet. I'm making a right fucking pig's ear of this. The Internet Help Desk.
Boy, it's me. I'm the Internet Help Desk. Everybody get down.
You said the what?
Everybody get down, because this is disco. Wrong line. Sorry.
Stick
Hello.
around.
It's good to be back.
You're right, pal.
Yes, I'm here.
You're so excited to be here. Do you know, it's... I'm going to be a bit gushy. It's lovely that somebody's so enthusiastic to be on the fuck, whatever this is.
Hey, I enjoy it.
You love it, don't you?
It's fun. It's always fun, and it's always nice to hear other people's opinions, whether I agree or disagree with them. It's a laugh. And chat's folks. Always good. Some of the jokes that go through chat are just ones I haven't thought about, and I just add them to my repertoire.
I will say, folks, in the chats, if any of you want to come on anytime, you're more than welcome. The only stipulation is, well, 2, decent mic, and you, shall I say, behave? Oh, I don't know.
Well, why's Trev come on then?
Fuck knows. I think because he's one of the original gangsters, as it were.
Play.
Okay, and sorry, and another one. Sorry, Phil, and C word.
No C word. Dyslexia.
One of the rules is every guest is allowed one C word because you can't help it.
Very true.
The first time. So
anyway, it's great on here. Love you, chat, but not in a gay bishop way.
It's great to have you on. Shall we get the next peep on, mate?
Oh, please do.
Okay. See, this geezer's one of the original Zee-ThreePIO.
Oh, hello, Brown. Hello. Internet Helpdesk.
3POZ.
Hello. What sort of intro was that? You have a bucket full of custard.
That's how my brain feels.
Well, I also have a bucket full of custard, but I bet you're not using it for Swingers Saturdays.
More of a Friday person, to be honest.
Well,
all right, moving on.
It does tend to turn after a couple of days.
How are you doing, Z? It's great to have you on, mate.
Very well. Looking forward to what we've got up to today, because you're so poorly at the moment.
I'm trooping on, being professional, blah blah, whatever. Anyway,
if you die, can I have your mic?
You can. You know what, mate? Yes,
because I'm a droid and I'm going to last forever.
Yeah,
and if if
anything, you've earned it, mate.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, it's great to have you on, pal.
Always a pleasure to be here.
Okay. The brains of the channel, everybody. Melvin Deeply PHD.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good evening.
What? Spiffing.
What?
Hey,
Splendid.
How are you doing?
Let me think.
Marvelous.
Everything is going swimmingly.
Yeah. Are you still opinionated about Hollywood once upon a time?
It's shit. So I think so. Yeah, I think that still qualifies.
Did you did see you? We did a little feature on one of the slides on Sunday was about it. You did see it, didn't you?
Yeah. You said where am I? And I said down here. I was down there.
21 pages of dialogue for one scene.
Yeah,
which is 21 minutes for what? Fucking hell! Unbelievable.
Yeah, it might have given the film some context rather than would it be the shit it was.
So would it?
Maybe.
Possibly less shitter than is what you're saying.
Well, nothing could have made it worse. Anything could have made it better. You could have put aliens in it and it would have been better. You could have put lesbian space witches in it and it would have been better.
Nothing is better with lesbian space witches, Melvin.
Power of
no, Pornhub's quite good with them.
Yeah, it is my favourite category on Pornhub.
Yeah, the kind in my mind is not the same as the kind we see on screen, believe me.
Anything Romanian and I'm well in with Hub, as it were.
Very nice.
Not Brian wrenched, shouting, kick Melvin off the stream. Why?
Yeah, he likes Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I don't know. There's something in the water in the other side of Glasgow, I think. Maybe the Loch Ness Monster.
Why have you taken? Well, why have you taken such a dislike to it? It's okay.
It's not, Brian. Come on, Brian. Come on. Don't be naive, Brian. Come on. Tell
my middle name, folks.
Watching.
Okay. It's great to have you on, mate.
It's wonderful to be here.
Brian, are you coming on? Kick the missus. Kick her. Just kick her. Okay. There is another one, folks. Shall we let him on?
Oh yes.
No, just leave him there.
Chat?
Yes,
leave him in the green room for the entire stream. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? You've never done that before.
Chat, are we going to let the next guest on? Y for yes. Y for no. What's that mean?
That'll work.
You do a poll.
I've got one running at the moment, and I'm going to have to multitask in a bit, and my computer's probably going to blow up if I do it. Why? Why should we let the next guest on? Anybody?
Because we love him.
Well, we do. Is it Shooty? No, not this week.
Was.
Is it Greta?
Oh, better.
Better. How dare you? I'm going to let the next guest on because I'm having a hot flush, everybody. Here he is.
When Bob Iger runs the show, well, he just might like to know. He put a great big shit upon old Kathy's face. Sing along, my babies. If you jump into your bed. Philip Schofield nods his head. Don't lock the doors. You know, Jimmy Sav is on his way. Well, I wish it could be Star Wars every day. When the kids start singing and Hugh Edwards is feeling gay. That means happy. Oh, I wish it could be Star Wars every day. Let Liam's balls hang out for Star Wars. Oh, Mr. Brown, won't you give your 50-year-old hole for Star Wars? Oh, there we go, man, babies. If that doesn't get me. Oh, be back in the green room, Brown.
Too much. I hurt already.
and there, this stream is getting taken down, folks. Record it.
I think it is. Won't be up for long, folks. So make the most of it.
Oh, that's okay, Brown. I kept it PG, didn't I? What are you
very
getting?
Good. Hello, Ruin. How are you doing? It's been a while, my friend.
I know. Hello, man, babies in the chat. Hello, Retrobates on the panel. We're all here for some.
So, where have you
Wednesday
been hiding then?
Frolics. I've been working on the trilogy, as you know, because obviously Disney is shit scared to put anything in the cinema. So they've asked me to fast track the trilogy, and it's coming to a drive-in near you.
A drive-by, more like.
I've got a suggestion to get everybody on seats.
What?
Yes, make Ray trans.
Oh, well,
you'll pack the cinema. I guarantee.
What?
It.
Transform a robot?
Yes, like Bumblebee.
Yes. Brownie's tutors up for that one. I know that for one. Is it still happening? The Ray movie? Do we think, or is it?
Yeah, sure. Like the Blade movie isn't.
Isn't Bob Iger is out after? Is it not next year? The year after he's leaving.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob.
Good evening, chat. By the way. There you go. Bumble She.
Hey.
Clever pun there.
Ruin, are you logged in or were you just on the?
Apparently, I'm only here as a guest.
Oh, okay. Right, we need to sort that out next time.
Semi-banned. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
That's why I'm dressed in the Christmas attire.
Yeah, that'd be from the last Avatar. Yeah.
Was that the last time we let you on, Ruin? Last Christmas?
It probably was. It feels like that, yes.
Have you, speaking of, have you done your Christmas song for this year yet? Are you open the suggestions yet?
I'm open to suggestions. Why? What are you thinking, Brown? A bit of
I don't
Eminem?
know,
Or...
I'm not thinking anything. I'm just thinking if you need to let me do the audio.
Okay.
Last year's was just spoilt by, you just swamped it in reverb.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know, you've got
a voice of an angel, mate, you know?
I don't know. I think I started the old Slade number a little bit high. I don't want to really listen back to that one, but...
who's up for reading a super chats?
It's not yellow, so I'm not reading it.
I can't read. I have a doctor's note. Do you want to see?
Allow me then.
Give it to the help desk.
First one.
Oh, nice.
We have John Callan for €2. The BBC made sure it Xmas every day for Savile.
Oh my goodness!
X-rated every day.
Is that symbol for a euro? Is it? I thought that was the bat signal.
Euro.
Sorry, euro. If you want to be posh.
Funny foreign currency.
I remember watching. There was a documentary. I think it was on Christmas Day because I was with the ex at the time in Edinburgh, celebrating Christmas, and they had the big Savile documentary after he died. Christmas Day, I think it was Christmas Day, Boxing Day,
something like that.
Yeah, and we were all just like, yeah. Nobody knew at the time.
I remember just after he died, there was that woman going around saying that she was Jimmy Savile's illegitimate child, and she was demanding some of his inheritance, and it all started to come out. The reason she was an illegitimate child was because Jimmy Savile slept with her mum, who at the time was underage, and then everything came out, and she strangely disappeared, and you know, it was never mentioned again.
She probably got her money and changed her name and moved to Spain. As you do.
As you do.
Common people wrench, plenty of stuffing at the BBC.
Christmas every day, man.
Yeah. Okay. So,
I like the common people. I just went to put his message up on screen, but I don't have the power to do that. But,
oh, that's a shame. I wish I'd have known. I got you logged in, mate.
I'll give you a timestamp. 10:20 posted a rather intriguing, insightful message. I think it's worth discussion.
Possibly this one.
That's the one from common people.
Well done, common people.
Why can't I see that message? I've got the timestamps on.
Ooh, you've got the
chat. Just amuse yourselves.
Oh, it's all right. I got it.
While we figure this out.
I got it. Yeah. I just never scrolled back up far enough because I'm rubbish. Did anybody see that thing for the new Predator film? About two sisters on a separate path. Does that remind you of anything?
Oh my God!
You're joking.
I'm
It's
not
the Acolyte,
joking.
but with a predator in it.
Exactly.
Sounds brilliant.
Exactly.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah. Fabulous Sisters versus Predator. It's going to break some records,
Wow.
that one. It's going to break
Yeah.
some box office records on the way down.
My God! And you know, by purest coincidence, guess whose birthday it is today?
Not Brian. Wrenched. Speaking of predators.
Who?
Guess. Very topical. We were just literally talking about it.
What birthday today?
Savile.
Yes. No.
Yeah. I was going to say Jimmy Savile's illegitimate daughter.
No. It's everybody's favourite narcissist, Amanda Stenberg.
I'm assuming am I adding this? Is it
yeah, you
PG
are
friendly?
Now it is indeed. You'll see that the people of the Save the Acolyte Fund got her a billboard in Times Square just to reaffirm how fucking lovely she is.
Is that where that GoFundMe went then? What they'd managed to get?
I believe they contributed towards this.
How much does that? It's in Times Square. How much does that cost?
Yeah. I have no idea. But they did try to get We Love You, Amanda, and Amanda the Acolyte trending, which it did for a nanosecond. Anyway, the original poster of this has me blocked now. Shows she's definitely earned those 41 likes there.
You know, I think they should bring the Acolyte back. It's the funniest thing I've seen in years.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. So many YouTubers made bank on the Acolyte.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
Yeah, we did very well. This channel did, for the size of the channel, this channel did very, very well.
It was very good.
I'm looking forward to Skeleton Crew.
Oh yes. How long have we got for that, Z? It's about what 50 days, 40 days.
I have some concerns about Skeleton Crew.
Oh no.
Go on.
Yeah, it might not be terrible.
Should we just leave this up? Because it's animated. Should we just leave it up?
Yeah, we can leave it up.
Yeah.
It spoils everything if it's not terrible enough.
It means we do have to look at Amanda Stenberg, though.
Yes,
chat
but
was
she's
saying cracking
beautiful,
pair.
successful, brave, and determined.
I mean, at least she can fall back on her music career.
No,
She's exotic as well. She's the same color as a mermaid.
So
See
she'll be a mermaid, failing this.
We got an update, folks.
6 weeks to
Hey,
Skeleton.
6 weeks.
Yeah,
Prof,
it's like 4th of
Prof,
December or something. It's on, isn't it? 4th of December.
Prof, see if you can manage a few minutes, because I know you caught this off me.
Hello.
Yeah, 6 weeks until the Acolyte, not the Acolyte, Skeleton Crew.
But what if this is the big hit that Kathy wants, and then she finally gets to leave?
No. Should we make it a hit then?
We should really. We should just sing its praises. We should be like Jacob Suggs on YouTube. You know him.
Yeah, I don't know who
Everybody's
that is.
favourites.
Swap Shop Wrench just emerged from an exhausted slumber and saw this was happening. Still not in Matrix.
Oh no, when are we going to get that going, Brown? We've got 6 weeks to Skeleton Crew. We're going to fit the Matrix in.
Do you think we could?
No chance.
It's
You can't review an hour-and-a-half movie in 6 weeks. That's impossible.
I don't
do it in one stream. We'll do it in one. Just cut
but it'll be 24 hours.
No, you don't have to do every.
No, the slides are cut down. Yeah, but I want to because it's a great film.
I'll tell you
Plus,
what.
I've done the work to do. I've done them twice, so I want to do them.
If you can do that in one stream, I will do a super chat that says, "Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is good,"
with £1,000 at the front of it.
Well, I can type.
If you do that, yeah, £1,000.
That won't be the amount.
If you do it for £1,000, I'd be quite willing to let YouTube take the 40% just out of principle.
Yeah, you sound like a very principled man with that offer.
I'm certainly up for that, mate. If you can do it. Ruin, do you think we could do Matrix in one stream if Melvin's paying $1,000?
I think we'd struggle to get to the pill scene in one stream. Never mind the entire movie, but you never know. miracles happen, I guess.
It's like doing the slides. I've noticed with that specific scene, the shades, the reflection in the glasses, both are different.
Oh, wow.
Yep, Keanu Reeves in the middle,
Weird,
and then
weird,
each one only
weird.
has one hand.
Weird. Yeah.
It's clever how they do that. They basically just bend the shades right back against his
Yeah.
head, so they're actually angled ever so slightly outwards. It's physics. It's very cool.
Sword in the Storm, Wrenched. The Matrix is a Transformer allegory.
It's an allegory for so many things. I mean, let's not forget that Neo died like Jesus in the last one.
He spelled allergy wrong.
Yes.
I've got one of them allergies as well, to be fair.
Daisy Blossom Flower Child. Nice pussy. Let's make Skeleton Crew #1. What do you reckon, Roo?
Yeah,
well, that's a Skeleton Crew. So what? Helen Skelton. Hey.
Helen Skelton Crew.
Yeah.
Jay Goodwin's
worst clubs
in
to
your
be in.
balls there, Brown.
Welcome to Talking Over Each Other. Go on. What? Jay Goodwin Wrenched. Dear Lord, tell me that you just didn't notice that, Brown. Notice what?
The hands, I think.
The glasses thing.
Yeah.
Man, come on.
On what?
The Matrix, the glasses, the pill scene, the different...
No, because I've usually been too high to notice when I've watched it before.
Next, you're telling me you didn't know
Have you watched it before?
Well, first time I watched it, I just come straight out of Glastonbury Festival, as it were.
Fair play. Next, you'll be telling me you didn't know that Mila Kunis was down to play Trinity to start with.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Mila
That would have
Kunis.
been better. That would have been better.
She would have been a very good Trinity.
Professor Artoo, come on, mate, pop in for a bit. Could somebody send him the link, please?
I'll only make you sing once, I promise.
Melvin, could you send him the link or do something, please? Please.
Hold on.
Here you go. Sorry. Wasn't Mila like 17?
Oh, God, let's not...
Am I going to remove your screen now, Z, before you get any incrimination?
No, it's while we're on the topic of Skeleton Crew. Did anybody see this nonsense going about?
Protect the children from Disney. No, Disney Protect the Children or something. Yeah. I can't remember which one it was.
I mean, I'm quite sure that we have given some quite scathing criticisms of Star Wars in the past, but not once have we gone after any kind of actor or anyone associated with it. So where does this nonsense actually come from?
The old preemptive strike against the fans, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You know, same thing they did with Rose Tico.
Yeah.
Yep. With Thor crimes, it's like what's the Tom Cruise movie? They'll be fucking bursting into
Minority Report.
Yeah, bursting into our living rooms, arresting us for what we might have thought, even though we wouldn't have.
Did anybody see? Sorry, a bit of politics, folks. Sorry, Obama. The video of Obama saying that he didn't know where this toxicity had come from. Anybody see that?
Is he talking about the water in Michigan?
Possibly. Anyway, moving on.
Well, it came in directly off the back of Occupy Wall Street, because they then decided to make us fight among ourselves, and division came in. I'll tell you something. Back in the 90s, there wasn't half as much racism as there is now.
There's more now. There's a lot more now. And yet,
it's like it's deliberately being stoked.
It is. And the people who have been accused of being racists are probably the least rathethith on the planet. Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
Brownie, save it for fuck's sake.
Brownie, okay. I've got something. I've dug this out the archives. I was going through the old collection, and some doozies in there, and I found this in between these sticky pages, and it is a little going back a number of months now, but this was a very intriguing poll which our old friends Star Wars Explained put out to their fan base. I'm sure you all know those pair of idiots.
Oh,
And,
those two.
Those two. So this was, just to give you a bit of context, it might help. This was, I believe, before the Acolyte, but after whatever the one was before the Acolyte. Was it Ahsoka? I can't
Yes.
remember. Yeah, it was around that time. They asked their fan base, bear in mind maybe some recency bias, who were the, in their opinion, the biggest and best and most powerful Force users in all of Star Wars. And I thought I'd get you to guess the top 10. So, fancy a crack at this, Retro?
Yeah, go on, let's do it.
Okay, at 10, the whole of Star Wars, the 10 most powerful Force users.
What?
The 10th most powerful Force user.
I slipped
Are you
into
stroking again?
I slipped into a bit of Mog there from Acolyte. The 10th most powerful Force user. No, let's not go down that road.
Jesus, what have you been drinking tonight? How many are you on?
Mets.
I'm on the alcohol hand gel. I'm all out of rum. Anyway, it's a bit thick going down the old.
I've got some. I've got some. If you want some, do you want some?
Yes, just pop that.
You probably can't see it. Look, there you go. Do you want some of that?
Oh yes. Well, that's not work for you, has it? You're on death's door. What do you do with that?
I'll be drinking it later. Don't worry.
Brown, suggestion. While the camera's on and
Get
you've
a
got
shave.
the old plastic bottle,
No.
do the old Hugh Edwards and shove her up your arse, and let's see how that might affect the audience figures. Just a suggestion.
Probably the audience figures would go right up for a
Not
moment.
The only thing that'd go right up, is it, Brown?
Only Browns.
All right, moving on.
Anyway, 10th most powerful. I've done it again. 10th most powerful Force user. Melvin, what do you think?
Oh, okay. I'm guessing.
Is it open to the chat as well?
This is going to be ridiculous, right? This is going to be
ridiculous.
You
have to bear. There's lots of factors to think about here. Star Wars Explained, their fan base, not the most powerful, but the 10th most powerful. 10th most powerful.
Is it going to be someone like Leia?
Okay, any other?
Mace Windu.
Oh, Melvin's
Mace Windu liquor.
Deep cut. Z?
I'm going to go for something more recent, and I'm going to say Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Oh, do you want to have a guess at this, Brownie?
I don't know any. I'm
going
to go.
Star Wars characters?
No, I don't. Is it James T. Kirk?
Oh God!
I've got a good one.
Tired old guy.
Is it Luke Skywalker?
You've got it. It is.
No.
It's Luke Skywalker.
Oh, for God's sake.
Luke Skywalker.
Back of the net.
10th most powerful Jedi in all of Star Wars.
Now, wasn't he supposed to be the most powerful Jedi, though?
Well,
like in the EU.
What the?
Well, that's why we decanonized that shit.
Yeah,
at 9, who've you got at 9? Who could possibly? We've got 9 more powerful ones than Luke. Who've we got at 9?
We've got some here. Oh, look at it. It's the Hypno-Toad, everybody. Don't look at the Hypno-Toad.
Scary stuff.
Here I am, you filthy old bastards. How you doing?
Hey, hello, Artoo.
Artoo.
Hey. It is you.
Yeah,
must obey.
Yes, obey the Hypno-Toad.
Oh, the Hypno-Toad, Jesus.
Anyway,
Ruin, I need to duck off for 10 seconds.
All right, you go and crack
Let
one
me
off.
pussy in.
Okay.
Number 9.
He's got his goal. He's going now. So Brownie got it at 10. It was Luke Skywalker. R2, not sure if you've been keeping track. We're doing the top 10 most powerful Star Wars Force users ever in the world, according to Star Wars Explains fan base. Who do you think, R2, you kick us off? Who do you think 9 would be?
Number 9.
Not who you
powerful,
think. Who you think Star Wars Explains fans would think.
Yeah. So who do I think Star Wars Explained would think were the 10 top users? Number 9 is going to be, let's see, Kit Fisto.
Kit Fisto. Okay. Z, what do you think?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan. Oh, okay. Melvin?
I think, okay, I've got logic here, right? Based on the Acolyte and based on what you're wearing in that picture, right? I'm going to say Diana Ross.
Diana Ross of Tatooine. That's Diana Ross.
She
Yeah.
ticks all the boxes.
You might be pleasantly surprised here, but Internet Helpdesk, what do you say?
Owing to the stupidity of number 10, I'm going to think number 9 is probably going to be someone like Darth Vader.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the chat. Reva, yeah, it's very funny. Fisto gets another shout.
Is it Inquisitor Wok?
Oh, yes, I remember him. Lizzo McClamface. Oh, Babu Frick, says Brian. Well, you may all be surprised or not to know at 9, no one guessed it, was Snoke. Snoke was the 9th
What?
most powerful Force user, according to...
He's a relative of mine, you know.
Is he really?
Yeah, his real name is Snoke Plissken.
Oh.
Never mind. Badum-tish.
I thought you were dead.
Is it all week?
Brown, you would have said Snoke, wouldn't you? Oh, he's gone again. I'm sure he would.
Yes, I would have. Yeah.
At 8, Brown might win this just by guessing one of them.
One
8,
right,
folks. Yeah. Let's go back to Helpdesk to kick us off. Who do you think at 8? So we've got Luke at 9, 10, Snoke at 9. Who would be 8?
Right. Well, I'm going to go with Obi-Wan this time then.
You go with Obi-Wan, okay. Zee?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh yeah, Qui-Gon. Forgot about him. Artoo.
Yeah, my guess was going to be Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon, yeah. And Melvin with the left field comedy answer.
Oh, I don't know. I might have to give a real answer this time.
Oh, okay.
I will go with Dooku.
Dooku. Oh,
Dooku.
All very valid guesses. Strangely, somewhat, I would say. The actual answer...
Do I get a go?
Oh, you're playing, are you? But I thought you said you were going off for a Tom Tit.
No, I've let the pussy in, don't worry. Number 8, you say?
Number 8.
I'm going to... Do you know, I'm going to go Obi.
It is at 8. Darth Plagueis.
He didn't use the Force.
This is,
he just crept around a corner.
You can't argue with
He perked in a cave.
That's
it.
He was a creepy guy. What are you talking about?
Did you never hear the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No?
I heard about it. I never saw it on screen. I've got a snifter of it as he peeked out from behind his closet.
Well, he's in at number 8. Number 7. So hopefully this is giving you an idea where we're going here, folks.
No.
Brownie, go on, kick us off, Brown. Who do you think? Number 7.
This is from Star Wars
Yes,
Play.
Disney shows.
Fan
Those
base.
knobbers, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know the guy who gets pegged by his missus, that one.
Yeah, okay. Well, knowing them, that I'm going to go Vader.
Okay. Zee?
Mediums. I don't know. You kind of got some heavy hitters in the first 3 places, haven't you? Mace Windu.
Oh, Mace Windu. Yeah.
Yeah, I Vadered. Sorry.
R2?
Well, he caught me up again, taking my pick there. I'll go with Obi-Wan this time.
Obi-Wan, yeah, he's still not made an appearance. And who else? Helpdesk?
I don't know. You can't predict the fans who appear to have no concept of Star Wars.
There isn't a pattern.
No. So the Emperor.
The Emperor. Okay.
My guess is going to stay Dooku until I get it right.
Dooku, all right, you got to stay loyal to Dooku. Okay. Unbelievably, unbelievably, Brownie's hit the back of the
Well,
net
you're
again.
joking.
What?
It's Darth Vader / Anakin.
Get
is
in.
the 7th most powerful Force user, and this is actual facts, folks. It's not up for dispute.
Fuck.
This is established fact and law.
It's
If
written
you
down.
want
It must
to,
exist.
Damn.
Brownie, wow. What
So
a-
I'm trying to get in the minds of them idiots.
Well, you're doing a good job. We'll go on, Brown. I'll give you the chance to go first again at 6. Who could possibly be more powerful than Luke and Vader?
Who was the Liam Neeson Qui-Gon?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon,
Yeah, I'm going to go him.
We've had him a
Qui-Gon.
few times. Yeah. Melvin?
I'm gonna go for Dooku.
Going Dooku.
They won't even know who Dooku is.
Artoo?
We did a 24-hour stream on the damn movie. What are you talking about? Of course they're going to know who he is.
No, they won't.
Number
Well, actually, didn't we pan it out to
6.
30 hours in total?
No, it's 82.
And change.
Christ.
Go on,
Oh
Artoo.
gosh.
Silence.
Who's go?
Darth
Artoo.
Sidious.
Ooh.
I'm going to say Obi-Wan again because
Obi-Wan you're sticking with, yeah.
You're going to be right.
these idiots are
eventually.
going to keep him out the top 5.
Z, have you gone? I don't think you have.
Ahsoka Tano.
Oh my God, folks. Z's hit one in the back of the
Oh,
net.
yay!
Ahsoka
I absolutely knew that
Bastard.
they would put Ahsoka above Anakin.
That was number 6, right?
Ahsoka number 6, yeah. So
can't
2
believe-
Brownie.
I can't believe they got a female outside of the top 5. I can't believe it.
That's shocking as that.
Well, I know. Okay, we're into the top 5, folks. I'm trying to think who's not gone first. I don't believe Helpdesk has gone first. Come on, Helpdesk.
Ooh, we're getting into the tricky bits now. So
The weeds.
no, you know what? I am going to stick with Obi-Wan
You going?
just
Okay.
cause.
Obi-Wan, fair
Hello.
play. Brownie, let's bring you back in. At 5.
Number 5. Okay. I'm going to say, what was the one with Ahsoka? Is it Ahsoka? Yeah, I'm going to go Ahsoka.
She was
was
the
number
last one.
6.
Oh, was she? Okay.
You in the seal. Don't take
Oh,
the piss, Brown.
fucking hell. So it wasn't her then. Okay, so I'm being found out for my lack of Star Wars knowledge. Shall I go? Who was the one who had the fucking Downs cat? Sabine.
Sabine Wren.
Yeah.
Okay.
Controversial choice, I think.
Downs cat.
What happened to Downs cat? Anyway.
It
I've
got
said it before. There's either two things that have happened to that cat. It's either dead or it's surrounded by the bodies of its victims.
No, it's either dead or it's still locked in that box, perfectly alive.
It got put downs, I believe.
What?
Melvin, who are you saying?
I'm going to change my answer this time.
Oh,
What?
he's rolling.
This
the
time,
dice.
I'm going to say Kunt Dooku.
Oh, okay. Who've we got left to go? Z,
I've
is
got
it?
one.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting into the Disnoid mindset here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
very
it,
good.
yeah.
Very good.
Balin's skull.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, we liked it, didn't we? Is that
Yeah.
everyone? Everyone
No,
had a
I'm going with Grogu.
Oh, Grogu. Ah, yeah.
Ooh.
See, now you're really starting to, take your pants off and swirl it all about. I can feel the cogs turning. Unbelievably, and I don't know, I can't remember who it was who said it at 5. I think it was Brownie again. Is
Oh,
Sabine
fuck
Wren?
off.
No way.
Oh, bollocks. She wasn't a Force user. That was the
What?
point.
Sabine
She
Wren
was. She was.
was at
Was she?
5.
Oh.
I remember this poll was shortly after the Ahsoka series. She just survived
Listen,
the
chat.
lightsaber through the gut.
Lap this up. This is peak Brown. You're never going to get this again.
3-1 to Brown.
Peak Brown. Get in.
Go for it, Mr. Brown. 2 more points, you get a shot at the caravan.
Okay.
Sabine was a great queef master. Hello, Manuel.
She was, yes.
Yeah.
The power of the queef. Z, why don't you go first this time?
Oh,
I'm gonna
it's
go with
painful, by the
Yoda.
way.
Yoda. Okay.
Yoda.
Melvin.
For variety, this time I will pick Christopher Lee.
Ooh.
Christopher Lee, the actor,
Ooh.
not the character. Yeah. Artoo.
Leia Solo or Leia Organa.
Oh, okay. Helpdesk.
I'm going to go back to Emperor Palpatine.
Going back to Palpatine. And
What number are we at?
we're at
4.
4. Brownie.
I was going to go Palps.
All right. We've had a few for Palps there. A couple rather. At 4, no one's mentioned them once, I don't believe, in the whole of the top 10. So no scores here. At 4, the 4th most powerful Jedi in the whole of the universe ever, Kylo Ren.
Okay.
Right.
You all forgot about him. How could you forget about him?
Yes.
Easily.
Okay, we're going into the top 3 now. You can't stuff this up anymore. There's points on the board here, folks. Okay, Artoo, you can kick us off at 3.
And number 3, I'm going to go Mace Windu.
Mace Windu, okay.
We got to have some diversity in that in the top 3.
Oh yeah,
Nice, nice.
Helpdesk.
Number 3, it's Huey Lewis and the News. No, sorry, 3. I'll stick with Obi-Wan. I'll just stick with Obi-Wan. He's got to be here somewhere.
Determined to get Obi-Wan up there. Brownie.
I'm torn between Grogu and do you know what? I'm gonna go Reva.
Reva.
Yeah, Reva. Nice pussy.
Okay. Melvin.
Got to go for Dooku, eh? I got to go for the wild card here. Got to go for the wild card.
Is that the lot? I think.
No, Grogu for me.
Grogu for Z. Okay. At 3, he has been mentioned several times. Maybe you expect him to be higher up.
Not Mog, is it?
At 3 is Darth Sidious.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Basil.
So we've got 2 to go, folks. There's only 2 people, the most powerful Jedi ever. Z, you were last. Let's start with you.
Yoda.
Yoda, okay.
Ray.
Who said that?
That was me.
R2.
Artoo.
The hip and the toad.
Screw it, Obi-Wan. I'm saying.
Go on, Melvin.
Yeah. The last 2 have to be Ray and Yoda. They've got to be. So I'm going to say Dooku.
Brownie.
Number 1 is going to be Ray, isn't it?
Ray.
I'm going to go. Leia's not been in the top 10, actually. I'm going to go Leia.
At 2, the second most powerful Force user ever in the whole of Star Wars is Rey Skywalker.
Oh, Ray.
Woo!
Ray.
Ray Skywalker, my
I
ass.
thought she was the bestest ever.
Ray Palpatine.
Ray Palpatine.
Yeah, Ray
Ray
Palpatine.
Palpatine.
Who got the
Palpatine.
points on that one?
That was me, baby.
Hey, good work, good work. Okay, well, look, process of elimination. It can only be one person, can it? Who are we all going for? The number 1.
Well, it's not going to be Yoda then. I will die on this hill. I will say Obi-Wan.
It's fucking down to can it?
I'm saying Dooku.
I'm going to go with Grogu.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Grogu too.
What? Obi's not been in, has he? So I'm going to go
No.
Obi. I'm going to stick with Obi.
Yeah, but it was rubbish.
Oh.
At number 1, the most powerful Force user to
No,
have
it's
ever
not. No, it's not.
graced
Sorry, it's not shooty. Sorry.
Is
in the
Sorry,
bin.
mate. Sorry, mate.
get ready for it, folks. It's Grogu. It's number one.
Oh, I knew there was no
Oh.
way it was going to be Yoda. It had to be something incredibly
No
stupid.
Yoda in the top 10.
Yep.
No Yoda.
No Obi-Wan.
No Obi-Wan.
nothing.
No Qui-Gon. No Mace
ridiculous.
Windu. No
They don't
Broon
even know
Boy.
who Yoda is.
They sort of back
That's
his head.
insane. And these people are allowed to breed.
Thankfully,
Breathe,
most of them
breathe.
choose not to.
Does anybody know what the situation is with them? You know, when they started backtracking because it all backfired. Anybody
I think
know?
they've retreated back into their little holes until the next time.
Yep.
Oh dear.
They'll probably gear up again once Skeleton Crew drops.
They couldn't even own it. That's the thing in it. What
No.
pisses me off. You know, fuck it. If you fucked
Especially
up, own
Star
it.
Wars Explained.
Yeah, just fucking own it. If you made a mistake, own it. Move on. People can be forgiven. You know.
What were we referring to, Brownie? Have I missed something in the fandom, or is it? Are we going back?
Is it Star Wars? It is Star Wars.
Star Wars Theory.
Yeah, when
Star Wars
they
Theory?
when they tried to get Gary and all those lot demonetized.
Oh.
Or am I getting
Oh,
my-
right.
Putting a
Yeah,
load of
mixed up?
complaints to YouTube about Nerdrotic and
Geeks and Gamers and
Geeks and Gamers Critical Drink and that sort of thing,
and
saying that they
Star
were
Wars Theory.
just what was it, broke all the terms of service.
Yeah.
Apparently, Gary's actually said on podcasts before
sorry.
now that
Sorry,
he
folks.
spoke.
Writing
Writing
Ripley.
Ripley.
Sorry,
That was the
I'm-
podcast. Yeah.
I'm getting
Yeah.
my things mixed up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, Gary spoke to people at YouTube and they just said, "Oh, it's the same old complainers that have mentioned your name."
Ooh.
Yeah,
So,
it was
yeah.
Rewriting Ripley was the one that started it, but the Star Wars Explained people helped
it is
spread
Explained.
it.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Star Wars
I
Explained
always get them mixed
people
up.
helped
I
spread
was
it. So.
mixed up with Star Wars Theory is the person who nobody liked and now everybody likes him. Is that right?
Well, he changed his mind on the.
He saw the
sequel
light,
trilogy.
didn't he?
He did. He kind of did. I mean, even Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers came out for Last Jedi saying he liked it. It's only on a rewatch that it all fell apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are entitled to change their mind and not like
I-
something.
Somebody liked The Last Jedi. That's very strange to me.
Yeah.
Mm. It's alien to me as well.
Sword in the Storm Wrenched. Can we complain to YouTube about those channels all calling us racist bigots?
You can try.
I thought we were, though. I thought we were all bigots.
Well, I've got a plan, Brownie. Why don't we start right now attacking the cast of Skeleton Crew? Why don't we get right stuck into them, particularly the women and the children? I just think, Brown, it's,
Not just
let's
the
rip
men.
the plaque.
Can I go for
That-
that blue?
The women and the children.
Yeah.
too.
Can
The
I go
little
for that
blue-
blue alien? Blue alien,
well-
yeah.
The blue
Yeah.
elephant thing.
He's a right wanker.
There's some Rule 34 art to be made with that elephant kid.
Little blue elephant fucker.
Oh, dear.
Eggs BT Wrench, that blue effing elephant.
Blue elephant.
Disney don't do very well with sort of like animatronic puppets. Do you remember what was it? The one from the Acolyte. Everyone close your eyes and meditate, and he's just sitting there with those big fish eyes that he couldn't close.
I can't wait. Roll on December. I can't
Broon.
wait.
Yeah.
Bring up that poll. I think we've probably got enough votes on it now.
Yeah, I think the poll is maxed out. There's a poll, everybody. If you've not voted, question is favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger character.
Oh.
Choice 1, Terminator. Choice 2, Dutch from Predator. Conan is choice 3. Harry Tasker from what is
True
it?
Lies.
True Lies. I'll give you a couple of minutes, folks. Even though there is a clear one.
Confession time. I may have made this confession before.
You've never seen Terminator?
No, I've seen Terminator. I've never seen Predator.
Oh,
What?
Never seen.
what?
Never seen Predator.
What?
It is one of the greatest action movies of all time. What are you
What?
even talking about?
Is it
Lauren?
really?
Chat. Why that we boot Ruin, or why that we don't?
You know
I'll
something,
start.
right? This is a true story, right? I've got a list, okay, of names, and I write names down when I come across the occasional individual, people who I think are probably not gay, right? And Ruin's name was on that list, and now I'm going to have to take it off.
Until now.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you,
scribbled a line
Melvin.
through it right now.
I'm honoured.
What?
He has been in Iraqi prison. We don't know for how long.
Yeah, they just keep showing
What?
Terminator 2 over and
It's
over.
one of the
It's like-
greatest action movies ever.
It really is.
No,
It's
don't get me
incredible.
wrong. It's not like a protest or a fuck that movie. It's not one of that. It's just I've never
Mind
got round
you,
to watching it. I don't know.
mind you, folks, he did write Last Jedi, so it's understandable. To be fair,
Is that the one where they say "get to the chopper"? Is that where the famous line comes from?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Or was that Commando? I can't remember.
it's that one. Yeah, put it.
I'm
Have you got a big TV?
getting savage in the chat.
Actually, a tosser. Have you got a big TV?
If by TV you mean cock, I would say no. It's relatively,
Oh,
sort of,
there's
your
always
old
some.
80s kind of,
You go, common
Like
people.
27 inches.
If Ruin bleeds, we can kill him.
Right. I'll add it to the list, folks.
Can I just
Obviously,
say, I've done YouTube for almost 4 years now, and that is the ultimate stream killer. 4
wow.
years. You've never
Well,
seen.
I was kind of
Predator.
hoping you'd do a
Yeah.
stream of Predator, and I could watch it experience it for the first time.
Why don't you do?
via the
Listen, I'll tell you
slides.
what a good idea. You know, a lot of other channels do because they've got no fucking idea of doing any decent content. Why don't you do Ruin watches Predator for the first time?
Well, okay. I mean, what does that involve? Sit
Well,
there
basically, you
naked
watch the
and oil
movie, you
myself
stick
up?
it, you watch it on, you put a camera with your facial reactions and doing shit like that.
Yeah. How the hell do I get facial reactions as a fucking mask brown? It's going to be a little bit hard work, isn't it?
Do your eyes light up?
They do.
Mine do.
Yay. Okay, well, look.
Do you know, I am genuinely reeling that you've never seen it. Phil Fedora Wrench, Predator is the most filled movie ever made.
No,
Don't know, maybe not ish.
Ruin, do you want to read this one? I think it's aimed at you.
yes, my former friend Jay Goodwin says, "You're embarrassing us, Ruin. Admit you haven't seen Predator again, and I'll bleed you real quiet. Leave you here. Got it? Yes, I've got it. Yes.
Brilliant.
Got the message loud and clear.
Waste of a perfectly good reference. Yep.
Just
Went
straight,
totally over his head.
straight over his head, yes.
Oh, it's a quote from the film. Oh god! Put Felt 5's comments are always
I
rude.
will do. Do you want to read this one?
Common people. Yep. He's ruined my Christmas.
Fucking
Well,
ruined
I
mine as
ruined
well.
everyone's Christmas in 2017. Why
we're
change
two-
the habits of a
yeah.
lifetime?
We're 2 months out of Christmas and he's fucking ruined it already. There you go.
I've got a reply for Goodwin. Gee, he ain't got time to bleed.
Go on, Brown.
Very
to
good.
be honest.
No, who wants to do this? Hypnotoad.
Feltz 5. Ruin watches Predators, accidentally puts on BBC documentary about Savile, Schofield, and Harris. Tough wank.
Yeah, not for these guys.
I really.
Ruin reacts. That could be our Christmas treat. Ruin reacts.
When you're going to start your own channel, Ruin? I mean, I know you've got your own channel, but when you're going to put something on it?
Yeah, I normally put one video out every 3 years. So,
Well, you're due another Christmas song, I think.
I most certainly am. Yes, I might do
Who would
a Predator
get?
theme.
Who would get?
That'll do.
Get great. I can't fucking speak. Who would get? Who would like to read this?
Go on then. Jay Goodwin, Wrenched. Ruins a slack-jawed baguette. Predator will make you a sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me.
Needed an American accent there, didn't it?
Who can do it?
Artoo, do you want to try that one?
Ruins a slack-jawed baguette. Predator will make you a sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me.
Oh, well, never mind.
That's as good as I can do for you.
Ruins a slack-jawed baguette. Predator will make you a sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me.
I felt like Billy Conley was in the room with us now.
He was.
Who is in Predator other than obviously Arnie? It's got has it got Apollo Creed in it, or am I getting confused?
No,
Apollo Creed.
Carl Weathers, not Apollo Creed.
Weathers,
but
His real name's Apollo Creed. They just played Carl Weathers in the film.
And it's got who's the old guy who used to be a wrestler and then he did a conspiracy theory show and
Jesse
Ventura. There you go. Phil's got Phil's on it.
Straight in, boom.
See, I do know some of the cast. Who's the strong, independent female character?
It was a wee skinny Spanish woman.
Yeah, she was good though.
Vasquez was it?
No, nearly though.
Oh.
Side of Feet, legend. Side
Bill
of Feet,
Duke,
Side of Feet, legend, wrenched. Bill Duke, the legend. See what I did there?
We should wrench Bill Duke.
Well, can I make a suggestion just to get me out this hellhole I'm in? I've lost
can't get
all
out,
respect for me. Confession time. I can't be the only one. What is the film either you've not seen?
No, stop! No! Stop throwing it back our way.
No, we can all drop our pants, Brown. Come on, it's Wednesday nights. It's come on. There must be one. Everyone's just maybe not as big as Predator, it seems, but come on, Brownie.
This is open to chat as well.
Sharing is caring. What's the film that maybe?
No, there's so many films I haven't watched. See,
Star Wars
Eggs is saying that.
Oh, right. Well, what's the biggest? Jurassic Park, Phil Fedora. Oof.
Jurassic Park. Back of the net.
I don't feel as bad now.
Panel, anybody?
I've never seen The Shining.
Oh, what a film that is!
I know it's on my to-do list, but I know I've just never got around to seeing it.
Side of Feet, leave him in the shitty hole. Alien.
Ooh.
Tom, what's the question? Which is the question? What masterpiece? What classic?
Well, yeah, what's the movie that everyone raves about, well known, and you've not seen
in the Storm, Wrenched. The Shining is shit. No, it's not.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Obi Stonks Kenobi is talking my kind of language, by the way.
What? Just watch the first 6 Star Trek movies and be more than happy, mate.
6?
Yeah, no, you only need to watch 2, 4, and 6.
No, even 5's entertaining.
5 is the closest to having a plot out of the odd-numbered movies.
You didn't like 3?
3's a great movie. Sword in the Storm, 2 girls and 1.
Oh, come on. Now we know you're taking the piss. Everyone's seen that.
2001.
Ooh.
Yeah,
it goes on too long.
Genuinely, you haven't seen Star Wars, John? What?
Can we ban him from chat?
He's on here all the time, every Star Wars stream.
I've never seen 7.
Oh, that's interesting, Z.
Oh.
Any specific reason, or?
I'm just not into horror.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's more psychological, but
yeah, I would say it's more.
It just never ever interested me. Oh, and I fell asleep twice in the Godfather Part 2. So I can't tell you a thing about it.
Godfather 2, it's a good film. Godfather 2, it's really good.
So people say, I wouldn't know.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's one of the best.
Made me watch it.
One of the best sequels ever made, Godfather 2.
It's Empire Strikes Back level of sequel.
You could argue it's better than the first one. You could argue, but you could argue the other way as well.
I haven't watched a single John Wick movie.
Oh,
same actually.
I wouldn't call them classics, though.
Well, some people think they're amazing.
Never
Yeah,
cartoon man. Never seen The Godfather. Oh, you should watch this great movie.
My older brother hates the Godfather movies. He hates them. He can't stand them.
Khalid says never seen Interstellar. Lucky you.
Yeah, you're.
I'll
all right
never
with
get that.
No
I'll
problem.
never get that 2.5 hours back.
Let's see. Oh, I've never actually. Well, I've seen some of it, but I've never watched all of Apocalypse Now.
There's
I've
one there
never
for
watched
me.
it.
Look,
This one.
I've not seen The Exorcist.
Yeah, a
It's a
couple of
good
people
movie.
have said Exorcist.
It's a good movie.
Everybody says it's good, but I have two minor issues. Right. One is I don't find horror movies scary.
And 2, it's
Yeah.
not set in Hollywood.
Well, 2 is people who have seen it. A lot of people who have seen it said it's not scary. It's just a bit disgusting.
It's edgy, yeah.
I watched The Exorcist. I preferred Repossessed, the satirical version of it, with
Pardon
Leslie
me,
Nielsen. It's if you haven't seen Repossessed, do, because it's just better. I also found out that little elephant creature in Skeleton Crew, his name's Neil.
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 I'm not kidding.
Neil
His name is
Orange
Neil.
Peel.
And he's apparently
Neil.
he apparently wears a toupee because that race doesn't have hair. At least it never did before.
Hair?
I can't tell if Skeleton
He has a
Crew would be
hairpiece.
good or
He has a
bad.
blue hairpiece.
He's got herpes. What?
Okay, so Ruin, what's the question again for the panel?
The question, panel, is this just dates back about 10 minutes when I revealed. I thought just as a passing comment, I seem to have dropped a fucking bomb here. I've never seen The Predator, and I was effectively struck off everyone's Christmas card list instantly. So the question is, what is the well-renowned, well-respected, big Hollywood blockbuster that you've never seen for some reason?
I know. Godzilla 98.
That's not really a blockbuster, though, is it? That was
that
kind
the
of
Matthew
a
Broderick
mediocre
one?
summer hit.
I haven't seen any of the Mission Impossible films after the second one.
What?
The second
I
one
only
was
saw the first
horrible.
one.
The second one was so dreadful. I never came back.
Third one, was the third one J.J. Abrams? Yeah, which is actually pretty good. The ending's a bit, but yeah, the third one's really good. And then it started getting really good.
I've also never seen a Fast and Furious movie.
No, I haven't either.
Oh, I watched the entire lot last year. I did a marathon with the wife. It was actually quite enjoyable. At the end of it, we were just all the time just going, family.
I thought you were going to say you watched all of them and then you ran a marathon with your wife to get it all out your system.
No.
I thought I heard I did a marathon with the wife because the movies were that boring.
They are that boring.
Snickers.
And they
It's all about
are
family.
all of them exactly the same.
I think it's just because Americans are quite impressed that people know how to drive a manual car.
Yeah. Have not seen Joker, never will. Joker's all right.
Just watch the second one. Don't worry about the first one.
So who else then?
Anyone else want to fess up, or you're leaving me here to stew in my Iraqi prison?
Bring up the poll, Broon. Bring up the poll. Ooh, me trust.
No,
Really?
no. We're finishing the questions.
The question was done.
Was
That's
it?
all answered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I
Yeah.
miss it then? Okay.
Move along.
Move along.
Move along.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves then. I'm going to end the poll, everybody. Okay.
I never watched Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh,
Never interested me even a bit.
So it's really boring.
Yeah. For
slow
a
chase.
film full of stunts, it was surprisingly boring.
It
Okay,
was. Basically a 2-hour U-turn.
We've got the poll complete, everybody. 87 votes. Wow. Impressive. Bringing up the rear, 4th place, Harry Tasker, 9%. 3rd, Conan, 19. 2nd runner-up is Dutch, 25. And the winner, surprisingly, 45%, Terminator. There you go.
Fair enough.
Fair result.
I voted Dutch.
I say Conan.
Ruin, do you know who Dutch is?
Dutch is the one of the Cobra Kai from the original 80s, isn't he?
Correct.
Dutch. Yeah, thank you.
Invented an oven.
This one's for you, Melvin. Obi Stonks Kenobi. Why is Harry Tasker even in there?
Because True Lies was a good movie and probably needed some sequels.
It is a good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
It was a good movie. Titan's never seen Star Trek. Well done, Titan. A man
See,
after my own horse.
All the sequels Terminator got and didn't need. Yeah, True Lies needed some of those.
Back in a minute. I just need to reset my mic.
While Brown's resetting his mic, I've been tinkering away, and I've come up with if more reason was needed, let it be this. Skeleton Crew on screens in just over a month's time apparently is the first Star Wars release which has all 7 types of diversity represented in the cast. Did you know this, folks?
There's only 7 types.
That is a surprise, isn't it? Apparently, the 7 types are cultural diversity, racial diversity, religious diversity, age diversity, sex/gender diversity, sexual orientation diversity, and disability diversity.
And trunk.
Yes,
What
they've
about
got all
mixing
of it.
your drinks? Is that not in there?
That's surely part of the LGBTQ plus, isn't it? I would have thought. I wonder. Yeah. So who's the age diversity? How the fuck does that work? I mean, who's the balding English actor guy? He's getting on a bit, isn't he? Jude Law. Yeah. You've got Robert Timothy Smith, apparently representing disability. You have Tunde Adebimpe, representing...
Say that again?
Bless you.
Tunde Adebimpe, he's representing cultural diversity. You've got... Ravi Cabot Conyers representing religious diversity. What else we got here? It's a fascinating article. This, I'm sure you're going to watch now. You're on the fence, but you've got gender diversity represented by Dale Sewells. And what else we got here? Sexual orientation diversity represented by MJ Kang. There we go.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know my sexual orientation?
Horizontal.
No, north.
It's Brian. Brian's on, everybody.
Hello.
Oh dear, I'm live on this stream. What an accident.
Hello, Brian. How you doing, mate?
Not bad. How's tricks, lads?
Brian, get me out of this giant fucking hole I've got myself in. Please tell me there's a movie you haven't seen that the rest of the whole world has.
Oh, yes. And it's a biggie, and it's a baddie as well.
Go on.
Go on.
Is it Blade Runner?
Godfather Part 2.
Oh.
We already had that one.
I'll just leave it, shall I, Melvin? Should just fuck off right now.
Yeah, you need another one. You need another one. We already did that one.
Now, Melvin,
let's
Brian,
bring-
you know the rule about 2 Scottish people talking to each other. You know, Brownie can't get the subtitles working quick enough, so just help us out here. You back, Brown?
So I've
Going with no there.
welcome to technical difficulties on the. Aye.
Oh, he's gone. Brad's gone.
He's gone. We've lost him, and he's the guy with the buttons.
He's disappeared.
Oh, he
Okay.
got a new microphone. It's all going so well. I don't think it's worked since he plugged it in.
Right.
Brown?
You got to pick a different movie, Brian. Somebody already did Godfather 2.
Hello. One, two.
I can't think. It's too late for me to be using my brain, Melvin, twice in the one night.
I keep
John
forgetting,
Callan,
I
you
have to
nailed
press
it.
the phantom power button. Sorry, folks. All right, moving on. Hello, Brian.
Aye, Broon. Aye.
You all right, mate? How you doing?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, not bad. I'm doing okay, thank you.
Okay. Ruin?
Yeah, well, put Tom, not Tom's, Jay Goodwin's still sticking the fucking boot in. Put
He's
John,
good at that, yeah.
John Callan's comments is political, but kind of appropriate, I guess.
Who?
John Callan, he's been out here every fucking stream for years. What's wrong with you, man?
Oh, John.
Oh, it's
Well,
John.
Here's one for you. Here's one, right? Name a
That
film
hurts.
that everybody thinks is great, but you think is shit.
Forrest
Off the,
Gump.
off the top of my head, I can't think of any. But
Oh,
Would
maybe
you like to
one
go?
of you-
Forrest
Go on, I
Gump.
think you can go first, mate. You can do it.
Who, me?
Anybody?
I said it,
Oh, all
Forrest.
right, I'll
Forrest
go,
Gump.
I'll
I fucking
go.
hate it.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I was so
Oh.
bored to that. Fucking hell. Really is, in my opinion, Jim Carrey's worst movie.
Oh.
Which one?
In my opinion.
Which one?
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, he said.
Never even heard of it. Moving on.
You fucking.
What's her name? It was in that. She was in the Titanic. What's her name? I can't remember.
The
He
Titanic.
was in the
Winslet.
Titanic.
Kate Winslet. That's it. She was in that with Jim Carrey, wasn't she?
Kate fucking Winslet.
Yeah, she was in that Spotless Mind film with Jim Carrey.
The fuck are you on about?
The film that Z didn't like had Kate Winslet in it.
Is that right, Z?
Yeah, I know. I can't remember. It was so boring.
You turned
Yes.
it off
Yeah.
halfway through.
Yep.
I might have to give it another go, just in case I forgot it.
Kate
Star Trek
Winslet and
Nemesis.
the late.
I've seen
Kate
it 3
Winslet and the-
times and it just don't get better.
I'll just say Sword in the Storm stirring it up in the chat. Blade Runner.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah, well, the new one
Right.
isn't that great. He is sort of right.
Damn.
I'm taking his name off my list as well.
Damn.
I never liked Avatar. Everyone kept raving about it. They went to
thought
see
it
it many times. It's sort of like I can't. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered with it. It looked pretty, but that was about it.
I thought I was the only person who did like it.
Everyone
liked
raved.
Avatar.
Everyone raved about it at the time, but it appears to have left absolutely no cultural impact whatsoever. You think of any popular movie that's made sort of like $1 billion, and you can at least hum some of the music from it. I can remember nothing about watching Avatar.
Can you hum the Terminator theme?
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
There you go. E.T. Oh, God.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Superman Returns. Oh, shit, that was.
Yeah.
When I make a movie, I'm hiring you as music guy. I really didn't like Toy Story. There's a controversial one.
What? Yeah, but you were watching the Orno version, though, weren't you?
Sex Toy Story.
Sex Toy Story.
Yeah.
I have to say, I've never heard of that one, but now it's on the list.
Sword in the Storm Wrenched. Top Gun Maverick? What?
It is. Top Gun Maverick's a terrible story. I loved it at the cinema. It was fantastic. But when you figure out it's just the Death Star trench run extended over several hours,
It's good, though.
it's a bit boring.
I've got a feeling if I reveal mine, I am truly going to get kicked off
No,
the
you
stream.
need to do it now.
banned
You
from the channel.
can't dangle a carrot like
Now,
that. in front of us.
honestly,
Go
I'm
on.
not taking the piss here, and I do believe I'm not going to be the only one.
Prepare yourself, chat. This is going to be a doozy.
Honestly, I'm not taking the piss.
Is it The Last Jedi?
I love The Last Jedi. The film I don't like that every fucker on this planet seems to love, Shawshank Redemption.
What?
Mm.
That's one of my top 10 of all time. That is.
I cannot fucking do that movie.
Is it because it's well written as heart and a good story?
I was reading a website the other day, and it had like the top 25 most overrated movies of all time, and it had that in it. But it also had Star Wars, though. That's the problem. So,
yeah.
but there you go.
All right, I'll give you one.
I was going to say Shawshank Redemption was quite a commercial failure at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
But-
didn't do well.
No, then it was just badly advertised. I don't think people
Yeah.
knew what it was.
The trailer
Apparently,
was awful.
no one could pronounce it.
Really?
That's the story that they went with. No one could pronounce the name, so no one saw it.
Shawshank or Redemption?
No, I've got no idea, but this is California, so it could be either. Words of more than one syllable.
And on and on. Ooh, not seen it. Ooh.
The
Good movie.
The Shawshank Redemption just had such a terrible trailer. It was just like a load of guys standing around and some music playing, and it's like, what is this? It's some kind of weird, surreal dream sequence.
The ham shank retention. That's more your forte, isn't it?
The hand shandy. What?
Five knuckle shuffle.
No, I happen to know Brian's got a really controversial one that he didn't like.
Oh.
Are you there,
Yeah.
Brian?
Yes, I kind of said it there. It was Forrest Gump. I saw it in the movie theater, and I fucking hated every minute of it.
You know
Absolutely
what?
awful.
Never seen it. Not interested.
Just yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean that one's it's all right. It's
not interested.
kind of a love letter to boomers. That's what it is.
Yeah, it feels as though if you're American, it's going to tug on the heartstrings more
A
than
little bit more.
everyone else.
I've got one. Probably people hate me for this one. No Country for Old Men. Don't like
Shut your
it.
face. Shut your
Don't like
face.
Never liked it. Don't like it.
That is in my never seen it category.
Big fan of Coen Brothers as well. Never seen that.
Yeah,
one.
no, I like Coen Brothers. I didn't like that movie. I didn't enjoy it.
Every time I see it, it gets better.
Big Lebowski is incredible.
Oh yeah,
It's a fun film.
Have you seen Ruin? You've seen Big Lebowski?
Right, Big Lebowski. I have. First of all, don't worry, I've seen it. But Big Lebowski is one of those films, and I must have seen it about 7 times. I can never remember how it ends. I feel as though I feel as though I've fallen asleep and I've missed the ending. I haven't. I can just never remember the ending. What is it about that film?
It's a thing about Coen Brothers films. They just kind of fizzle out.
Oh, okay.
It's like they don't end with like a gunfight or anything, do they?
Yeah.
They just kind of they just finish. They just run for a couple of hours and then they stop running.
Oh,
It's a weird thing just about them.
that'll be
What
it.
about a film that you were really enjoying up until the final act, and then you checked out and said, "Fuck this," and never watched it again?
Oh.
Other than Last Jedi?
Well,
I'll
did
go
I keep
first.
Go on, Brian.
I'll go first and give you a chance to think.
Yeah.
For mine, and being a massive Jack Nicholson fan, it was The Departed. At one point, I'm thinking, this is one of the best films I've ever seen, and in the last 15 minutes, it just fell off a cliff big time.
2001 Space Odyssey. The last third of that was just...
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, spot on.
What was the other one? That one with George Clooney in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Started off
Never
interesting,
seen it.
right in the middle, and then the end was just sort of like, oh, all right. I think that was Coen Brothers as well, actually.
Yeah, and it was the same with the remake of True Grit, because it had extra stuff on it that wasn't in the first one, so it went longer. So the film more or less came to the same conclusion the first movie did, and then it had a load of shit that didn't belong there, and it just kind of fizzled out to the end credits. Kind of pointless.
The only one I can kind of think about is probably Interstellar. Just horrendous. Bored. Utterly fucking bored. Shitless. Couldn't wait to get out.
The remake of... Sorry, Brown.
Even paid to see it on IMAX. Couldn't fucking wait to get out.
The remake of The Postman Always Rings Twice was always another Nicholson film. That was a bit of a letdown. The original's far superior. I think it was around about the time where they like to do a little bit of shock value in movies, so they made a kind of bit of a shocking ending, and the original ending's very much more a proper morality tale with a button put right on it. Welcome to Killing the Stream on the Mr. Brownlines channel.
The original was quite a good movie, but I've not seen the Jack Nicholson one. It was Jack Nicholson and what's her name?
Faye Dunaway.
No, it wasn't.
Was it Faye Dunaway? Faye Dunaway was in Chinatown.
It was the one that was in the 1970s King Kong movie. What's her name? Jessica something.
Lange.
Jessica Lange.
Flange.
Jessica Lange, yeah. Yeah, and she was quite presentable back in the day as well.
A movie ruined by the last act, the ending.
Yeah, go on, Prof.
Signs.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
I really enjoyed that movie up until the end when you find out that the aliens, who are supposed to be this amazing, these technological things that are threatening the entire planet, are allergic to water, which covers 70+% of the world and is literally just in the air around us all the time. I was
falls from the sky.
Stupid.
Yeah, and do you know what's even worse? They were running through that cornfield, which would be covered in moisture.
It would be,
morning, wouldn't it?
Yes.
That's just every M. Night Shyamalalian movie.
I know. Yeah, he's had some. I think the Village, right? That was another one where the ending is like, what? Come on.
What a twist! It's because he made one good movie. He made one good movie, and then that just made him everyone think, "Ooh, he's such a good director." And he's not. He's a one-trick pony.
Here you go, folks. J. Goodwin wrenched. Movies ruined by the third act. Every single J.J. Abrams movie. Very good.
I'm struggling for a movie, but if I'm allowed, can I say a TV series? And I'd go Game of Thrones.
Oh, well, absolutely.
Watching shit the bed, didn't it, in the last...
they were just in such a rush. They had to squeeze it all into that handful of episodes. And if they had given it more time, it could have played out well. But they... Yeah.
They say the same about Lost.
Sword straight in there, look.
Yeah.
See, I don't think that was ruined by the ending. I think that was ruined by the third season.
Yes, yeah. It did jump the shark a little bit.
Yeah.
It made no sense to begin with anyway, and they just made even less sense when they got to the island randomly disappearing, traveling through time and all of that. It just, yeah.
J. Goodwin wrenched. TV series ruined by a bad ending. Every single J.J. Abrams series.
Yeah.
Well, gents, I am going to have to check out. I've got family stuff I've got to go do, so I'm going to help out. I'm going to help out Brown's OCD and let him get back to just 6 people.
Cheers, buddy. Brilliant. Take care, pal.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye, Artoo.
Have a good one.
Later.
Later.
I've lost Artoo. Okay. Go on then, Root.
Well, anyone else for the worst act?
Ooh, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember that? Because the first bit was interesting, ideal.
Well, I quite liked them, to be fair.
Then it had that whole thing with sort of like Hydra infiltration. And then it went a bit weird where there was a giant rock that turned into liquid and kidnapped people, put them on another planet, and then other people got mutant powers and they were releasing an ancient demon that was trapped on another world and stuff.
To be fair.
Yeah.
That's a typical Saturday for me.
Fair.
Right, I got one. A TV series that the final season didn't ruin it, but it was a really shitty final season. The Shield. Anyone seen that?
That was the police one?
I do recall it with Ben Grimm in it.
Yeah, that's him. What was his name? Vic Mackey.
Common people wrenched. Watched a WW2 documentary. Didn't like the ending. Final season of Roswell.
Yeah,
Never watched it.
Battlestar Galactica remake. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that went badly.
Annoying.
Yeah, that shat the bed for the ending, didn't it? Although it did copy the original ending, it was still lame. I hate the ending in both Battlestars.
But Katie Sackhoff came back as an angel. That's or not.
Or maybe she did.
Potentially. But
or maybe she was a toaster all along.
Yeah, should we say this? I wouldn't say this, Swappers. Yeah, Breaking Bad just kind of...
Shut up. It was great to the end.
It was. It felt a little bit rushed at the end. They could have got at least another half a dozen episodes out of that, and it's just like a little bit jarring for me. Still good, just a little bit jarring.
Call Saul for me was a bit of a letdown.
Yes.
It was still very good, but I can understand the choices they made. But I think it just left me with a bitter taste in the mouth.
Better Call Saul was nowhere near as good as Breaking Bad.
It was more of a kind of arty-farty show in a way.
It was a for-profit venture with a story that they struggled for ideas and they got it wrong.
I wouldn't. Slightly harsh, I would say. I think there was enough.
Yeah, you're being harsh there, mate.
Nice. It was a joy to watch some of it. I know the story-wise, it was kind of prolonged, especially around about the kind of middle part. But in terms of pure filmmaking, especially the kind of the prologues in each episode was just pure cinema, even though it was just a TV show. I thought
if they wanted to give Saul an origin story, they should have. I mean, they even gave the show his name, but they had a ton of the same people that was in Breaking Bad. They should have just given him his own origin story, and not made it an origin story for everybody. And bringing people back who were way older and obviously way older than they were in Breaking Bad. That was a bad idea. And the ending, awful, just completely untrue of the character. I think I've said this before. It was just way off. The character we knew as Saul would not have done what he did in that final episode. He just wouldn't have done it. Yeah. He wasn't that stupid.
Until then, that was his redemption.
In the chat,
being the cause of his brother's death, that didn't turn him into a better person, did it? Nothing was going to turn that guy into a better person. He was going to be
true.
Again.
Yeah.
His brother died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the chat,
let me find it.
Expanse went to shit.
Yeah, I bailed on the Expanse.
4 and 5. Yeah, I watched it all the way. It was still quite good, but not anything like as good as the start. The Expanse is fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Talk about it was around about the same time as the last Jedi as well. When we're talking about we need strong female characters and some fabulous female characters in that show.
The books are supposed to be really good.
Yeah.
It's not
I may or may not have read the first one, but I can't remember it.
I'll just say a few people saying Voyager. Yeah, Voyager needed at least one more episode. Yeah, for me. One more episode. They just ended it. Not good.
Altered Carbon is a razor.
Voyager, they got home in the Voyager, didn't they?
They did, but it needed one more episode just to finish it off nicely.
Yeah. A wrap-up
bookend it. Bookend it, yeah.
I thought it was fine. They finished it, and then they didn't try and flog it to death. I thought that was a good way to go.
Altered Carbon?
The first season was excellent.
The first season was absolutely top entertainment. Second season, the one with Black Captain America in it.
There was 3 books, and I enjoyed all 3 books.
Somebody who's never coming on this channel again, Jay Goodwin, wrenched, not for long. One more episode of Voyager. It needed about 3 fewer seasons.
It had slow points, but you can't say they were bad.
We're all falling out tonight, aren't we?
The worst thing about Voyager was Captain Janeway. She's so
What was
annoying.
bad about her?
Her voice.
Oh.
She talks like she'd been punched in the nose and never got it set properly.
I mean, I thought you were talking about her actions. In that case, I'll pull you up on that because she was absolutely right to murder Tuvix.
Tuvok Shakur.
I mean, yeah, look, Voyager, I'm not saying was all good. I mean, there was an episode where
good episodes.
2 of them evolved into giant salamanders, and that kind of was a bit weird, but
typical Saturday.
Typical Saturday. All in all, Voyager was quite good. I mean, if we're talking about terrible seasons, then there was a show that had a ton of anticipation that everyone really looked forward to, and then it started. It was Rings of Power. So,
I thought you were talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Or Obi-Wan Kenobi,
yeah, or the Acolyte,
or the Acolyte,
yeah,
or Ahsoka.
We all knew they were going to be shit. Nobody had any expectations of these shows, did they? Did anyone really?
Not really, no.
Yeah.
The people who went in there blindly thinking they were going to be good, they probably actually liked it. Because we're not talking about the smart ones.
Hello.
Was you a fan of Voyager?
I've never seen Voyager. Got no fucking idea what it is. What's Voyager? Is it some kind of sci-fi thing for virgins? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, look. What about this one then? We did films we hate that everyone seems to like. What about the other way around? Guilty pleasures. Films that everyone else seems to dislike, but we have a soft spot for. You got any of those?
Ooh.
I have. I've got a guilty pleasure.
2 girls.
It's called Dark Angel with Dolph Lundgren, also known as We Come in Peace.
Shoot to Kill.
I Come in Peace. I can't remember which. It's about this alien who comes to drain brain fluids from people who've been tranked up on drugs.
Wow.
It's great. He's got this like CD-like saw weapon that he fires and decapitates people with. It's really great.
It was a good movie.
1990, and it's a 6.1 on IMDb.
Yeah, 38% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's absolutely shit, but I love it to death.
7 from IGN.
1990. It's a good 80s action movie made in 1990.
If I were to describe this in terms that you probably understand, it was one of those straight-to-video hits.
Ah.
And it had 80s boy band hair, I think, as I recall. Like Aha or something.
Aha.
Knowing me, knowing you.
Aha.
Zee, you've convinced me. I'm going to watch Dark Angel this weekend instead of Predator. I'm going to bump Predator.
You won't regret it.
Phil Fedora's got a good one. Van Helsing. I like Van Helsing as well, actually.
I saw that in the cinema. God, it's a bizarre film. Feltz in the chat says Solomon Kane. I don't think that was a bad film. I absolutely love Solomon Kane. I thought it was a solid movie. Just did terribly at the box office.
I think the problem with Solomon Kane was that James Purefoy just isn't much of an actor. Needed somebody a bit stronger to carry it.
Maybe in terms of drawing in an audience, but I thought Purefoy was excellent in that, and in Altered Carbon. Nice little link back to previous one. Personally, my guilty pleasure is Kilmer's The Saint, 1997.
Okay.
I like that movie.
It's fucking garbage, but Kilmer is having an
really
absolute
bad.
ball with the impressions, and I love it slightly less now because obviously I had the C70 Volvo that was there and it's get trashed back in fucking April, but not that I bring up every single fucking stream and I'm annoyed, but I love that film. It's so, and the soundtrack is absolutely banging as well.
Orbital did a really good job with the theme tune for that.
While we're on the subject of remakes, I've got a soft spot for Pierce Brosnan's Thomas Crown Affair. I quite enjoy that film. Won't turn it off if it's on.
There's a poll up, everybody. Favorite Stallone character: Rocky, Rambo, Barney Ross.
The Expendables.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, and Judge Dredd. So we'll do that.
Who's
then.
Barney Ross?
The
Fucking Echo.
Expendable. It's Fred Flintstone's neighbour.
What's the one out of Cliffhanger? He's my favourite Stallone character.
Cliffhanger's a great movie.
Yeah.
Did anyone mention Jack Slater from in the Arnie thingy?
No, Melvin, you didn't.
From
You can only have 4.
Yeah, you can only have 4, mate.
I'll have to go with Rocky because I haven't seen Rambo. There we go.
What?
That was a joke. That was a joke. It's calm down. It was a joke.
Silence.
Moment silence.
Guilty moments to reflect.
Welcome
Nobody's
to talking over each other.
Jake
Brown,
knows what he's talking about.
Have you got guilty pleasure, Brown? And I don't mean Roger and your tutor in the back row of the movies.
Spunk Mask 6.
What's the question again?
Guilty pleasures. And what movie do you like that everyone else seems to hate? Pick a Star Trek, any Star Trek.
I do like Matrix 2. I've got a soft spot for that.
No.
Oh.
I just have. I don't know why. I just have.
The albino Milli Vanilli that's in it. Fuck that.
I just like it's number 2. I think it's great.
It's fucking
sorry.
He's even worse.
In your opinion?
In my fucking opinion, it's shite.
I'm enjoying some of the offerings from the chat.
Yeah, I'll
Khalid,
flash them up.
Lone Ranger. I didn't mind the Lone Ranger. I'll be honest. I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind Man from Uncle either. That was a decent.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
Talking about guilty pleasures, I like pointless comedy movies. So, like I said, what was it Spy Hard, Airplane? All those really terrible, based on other movie sort of remakes. Hot Shots. Stuff like that. I do really like those. I don't think I've met anybody else who actually will go out and try and find them. If that makes sense.
Hot Shots Part 2 purely for the battery gag.
Yes, Hot Shots Part 2 is just it's so good.
Melvin.
I would say a guilty pleasure movie, a movie that is shit that I like is A Knight's Tale, the one with Heath Ledger.
Oh,
that's great fun.
That's good movie.
Yeah.
It's actually shit though.
It's tongue in cheek though, isn't it? It's actually Melvin. You might be interested to know. They're making a theatre production of Knight's Tale.
I have never been to a theatre.
Oh, it's time to take your hot date to the theatre for the Knight's Tale, Melvin.
Yeah. Who's going to be the lucky guy, do you think?
You've never been to the theatre?
Jesus, we're full of revelations tonight, aren't we?
Went on a pantomime school trip once.
No, he didn't.
It was.
Yes, you did that.
Dick Whittington, but.
No, he didn't.
Oh, yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
We're out in London in search of Dick.
Went to the right place.
Please don't die live on air. That's my job. Okay. Star Trek 4. Whatever, yes. Star Trek 4. Under Siege. It's... Oh, sorry. It's behind you, Melvin.
What is...
It is.
Liam's giant dong.
It came in through the window.
I have got a slide. Should we do it?
Yes.
Go on, Brown.
I think
we'll get the slide on. Before, as you do, I'll just give you my guilty pleasure.
Yeah, go on.
Half the people on here haven't heard of it. There was a movie I was dragged to see, and I didn't mind. I enjoyed it at the cinema, and afterwards I found out everybody fucking hates
Rise of
it.
Skywalker.
It was a movie called fucking hell.
Not heard
what
of
was
that
it
one.
called? Hang on, I've got it. It's just disappeared out of my mind.
How much of that alcoholic gel have you had?
I know. It had. Oh, you're gonna have to help me here, folks. Oscar Isaac in it.
Moonlight?
Sucker Punch.
Sucker
Punch it was
Sucker
called.
Punch.
Anyone remember Sucker Punch?
Yes.
It was like a weirdy, dream-like kind of soft porn computer game.
What wasn't that? What's his name? What's his name? Rebel Moon guy.
Yeah. Zack Snyder. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
His name's Rebel Moon guy. That's his real
he
name.
was a character from Star Wars.
He's from Africa. Yes, very good. Okay,
Brown, can you give a wrench to Felt5 in the chat, please? He's put a marvelous admission in the comments.
Am I allowed to say? I might do. I can't do it at the moment. Oh, in fact, I can actually. If we've got a poll going, folks, don't forget. Please vote while I. Felt5.
Yeah, you're just reading it.
Felt5, Scotland nil.
They made a kind of a low budget version. Not version, but kind of cashing in on the name of Sucker Punch. They made one called Bitch Slap at about the same time.
What?
Bitch Slap, yeah. And I remember enjoying it, but I also remember it was shit. So I'm not calling it a guilty pleasure. I never watched it again. Good name for a movie, though.
Toonman 154. Straight in with Guest House Paradiso.
Ooh.
Everybody liked that, though.
Bottom film.
Eddie the Bellboy. Everybody liked Bottom and all the spin-offs, though.
Yeah, just seeing that little name there just brought back some memories. And
Enemy Mine, that's a great movie.
Don't think I've seen that one.
Dennis Quaid. It's a German sci-fi movie. Quaid! German sci-fi movie, mid-80s. ILM did the special effects. Really good.
Jack's Father.
Wayfarer jumping in with Spaceballs. Everybody loved Spaceballs.
I think everyone's forgotten the point of when they're just mentioning films and we're commenting on them.
What was the point then? Help us out.
It was films that everyone thinks shy, but you quite like yourself.
Well, I'll go Enemy Mine then. Wolfgang Peterson, yeah. Should I do the slide then, Root?
Yeah, go on. Let's do these goddamn slides.
No, can we get this one slide to last 20 minutes? 18 minutes.
Depends what it is. If it's Hugh Edwards dropping his pants, I'll keep us going till tomorrow morning if you want.
I've selected it carefully because
okay.
Luckily it popped up on the feed today. If it's from discussing film, everybody, I apologise. They do sponsor this.
Take your time, bro. Take your time. Oh no.
Oh.
Do you want me to
Dong warning.
Liam Neeson says he plans to retire from doing action films by the end of next year. I'm 72. It has to stop some stage.
72.
Ooh. You know, there is a way of retiring, and that's by not doing it anymore. It doesn't actually have to say he's going to do it at some point. He could just stop.
Yes.
I mean, it's easy to say, I guess, but when people are offering you
a couple of million quid,
checks to do shitty action films, but what age? Oh God, I'm dying. What age was Harrison Ford when he hung it up? He was doing Indiana Jones well into his 70s.
What the fucking hell's that?
80s.
Sorry, my headphones got caught up in my mic and I just pinged it across the room. Don't ask. I blame the cat.
He's got his pants down.
Harrison Ford is 82 at present.
82? Oh, come on, Liam. You're going a bit early there, son. Keep it going.
Harrison Ford looked 100 in the last Indiana Jones movie.
He belonged in a museum.
Yes.
You go, Titan Wrench. Bring him back for another crappy Kenobi cameo.
He looked a bit 85 in that cameo with that false beard, that wispy beard.
Believe it or not, I was actually thinking about Obi-Wan Kenobi, the series, this week.
What, in a sexual type of way? Probably.
Almost. So do you remember when Uncle Owen was defending Luke from Reva at the last homestead?
Oh, yeah.
And Reva went, you really love your boy, like he's your own. And Owen went, he is my own, which was an absolute Chad move and one of the only highlights in an otherwise mediocre series that ruined all of the other Star Wars characters that you still cared about. Until you realise that Owen left Luke with the surname of literal Space Hitler on a planet where Darth Vader apparently won't go because he hates sand, despite being in orbit of that very same planet in the first movie. And I just imagine Darth Vader in his throne room on board the Star Destroyer Executor going, oh, I sense that Kenobi's hiding from somewhere. Something from me. Where is he? What's going on? Where am I least likely to go? Commander, set a course for Tatooine. And then, I just realised that George Lucas isn't all that when it comes to writing, if the prequel trilogy wasn't already a dead giveaway.
There is some mistakes, I think.
Yoth.
The Skywalker thing is a bit ridiculous. That, if you're going to hide him, at least give him a different name, like call him like Sky Smith or something.
I mean, if Owen said he is my son, he's treat him like my own, then call him Luke Lars or something. Don't give him the surname of the most evil person in the entire fucking galaxy.
Oh, you want it to be all like evasive, so they don't press when they hear the name. So call him Luke Elsewhere.
Hey.
Did the mistakes start with Empire?
Yes.
You always get mistakes in sequels.
Yeah, who did really start an Empire? That's because George was making it up as he went along.
When they made A New Hope, at that point, had they already decided that Vader was Luke's father, or was that a decision made?
Nope. No. Was the fuck? Nope.
But the idea of Leia being Luke's sister, that was a bad idea as well.
Yeah, that was a late in the day. That was a 3 a.m. fucking convenience.
You can tell that. George Lucas has said before he wrote the first basic set of the first 6 and designed to do them as sort of like one movie, but it got too long, so he had to break it up into 2 sections and just decided to do 4, 5, and 6 first because it was just a better story, and then would go back to do 1, 2, 3 later. And so there was a sort of plot where I think it was a start and an end, but I think everything in the middle was just made up. Which I think that's the point of a script anyway, but never mind.
Ruin? You're good at making things up.
Oh, no, I like to work on my movies for many minutes before I submit the script for approval. Good old Liam Neeson and his old 72-year-old dong, eh? We will miss him from the action movies. What are the finest of the Neeson action flicks? I mean, obviously, there's original Taken is pretty good fun, isn't it? What else did we have?
My daughter once called it Tooken, and I almost slapped her.
Taken. It's
that's
taken.
Not a word. It's not Tooken.
Tooken is
only
the
reflexes that saved her.
Tooken is what they'll call it when they do the trans remake, I think.
Isn't he doing Naked Gun remake?
Oh, fuck that.
I hope not.
Yeah, he's playing Frank Drebin, isn't he? He's playing Frank Drebin.
Didn't Neeson play Hannibal in the A-Team remake?
Do you know, I quite enjoyed that.
Oh,
in a guilty pleasure type of way, yeah.
Awful. It was a terrible, 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 terrible film.
Clooney should have got that role, not him. Clooney all the way for that one.
Yeah.
Wasn't Jessica Biel in that?
Can't remember. It was so forgettable.
Right.
I think the problem with it was that Liam Neeson was about twice the size of the guy who played BA.
Yeah.
Should be crazy fool.
The guy who played BA was a legitimate tough guy. He was actually a UFC fighter, but yeah, you're right. Liam Neeson's
it's Rampage Jackson.
Rampage Jackson, yeah. But Liam Neeson's about, you're right, he's about 6'4", 6'5", isn't he? He's a huge guy. Swappers in the chat made an interesting point. Why did Liam never go into porn movies?
Because he's Catholic.
Well, he can.
Oh yeah, because of his large dong.
No, because of his incredible acting.
Oh, is that what it was? He's a good actor. Is he a good actor?
Yes, he is
He's a
a
good
damn
actor,
fine
isn't he?
actor.
Have you never
He's
seen
alright.
Schindler's List, man?
Oh, do you know what?
I haven't.
Schindler's
my
List
God.
was shit.
It's one of the best comedies on the market.
It still
talking about?
sounded Irish. You can't have an Irish German. It's comedy. You know, you can't do that. You can't take him seriously.
Oh.
I don't know. Sean Connery's played a Scottish Irishman in, was it Gangs of New York?
Scottish Russian, that was a good one, wasn't it?
He's played
he's done that as
he's
well.
played a Scottish Spanish guy in The Highlander.
Yeah.
I think for Schindler's List, they really needed somebody who could do a German accent.
Like
As
a
opposed to
comedy
somebody
German
who
accent.
was, he's after me Lucky Charms. You know, he didn't sound
Arnie.
right.
Potato.
Got Arnie for that role. He would have taken on the entire
Kivo.
fucking Yazzies.
Kivo wrenched Will Spot. I don't hate the 18 movie. I'll admit it. I quite liked it.
Yeah. Do we want one final little topic to see us to the tour?
Oh, go on. Let me go.
Well, we finished with Liam.
Well,
Yeah, it's
we've
gonna-
never finished with his dong, but we've finished.
We've got to do the final poll.
Oh yeah, that's still running, isn't it? Okay.
Go on, Brian. Give us one. Oh, you're doing the poll. Oh, go on.
I'll give you a minute, folks. If you're not voted, you got a minute.
Oh yeah, Liam Neeson was good in the Lego Movie.
Oh, he was. Good shout. Yeah. Bad cop.
You
good
could
cop.
put Keanu Reeves in the Lego Movie, and then for the first time in his career, you couldn't call him Wooden.
Hey!
0 week. We've got 75 people watching this shite and 44 votes, everybody. So if you're able to vote, throw a vote over, please. Choices are Fave, Stallone character, Rocky, Rambo, Barney Ross, Judge Dredd. I'll finish the poll in a minute. Please.
Nobody voted for Barney Ross. I think it's fair to say we're all in agreement the Expendables was shit.
Somebody vote for Barney Ross, please. Please, somebody, go on, please. As soon as somebody votes for Barney Ross, I'm going to end the poll
And the stream. And his life.
and the channel.
I'm just
Gonna be
logging
here
in
all
now.
night.
Give me a second.
Hang on, Liam Neeson did Battleships. Just
Oh
remember.
yeah, I
he was
like
in that.
Battle again.
That was
Again,
a movie.
Battleship, guilty pleasure. Quite liked it.
God.
It was shite, but I quite
It
liked
was-
it.
it was
Robots
shite.
and stuff. Quite liked it. It was well produced.
Yeah, Beyonce in it, didn't it?
Right, okay, I'm going to end the poll.
2% for Barney Ross.
Okay, so come on, YouTube, catch up. Has it finished?
Yep, got the results right in front of us. The results have been checked and verified. 48 votes.
My browser's doing silly things. Oh, fuck off. Okay, so Fave Stallone character. Poll completed, 48 votes. Bringing up the rear, Barney Ross, 2%. Third, Judge Dredd, 14%. Runner-up, Rambo, 27%. Don't push me. And the winner, surprise, surprise, Rocky on 56. Fair results. A little bit disappointed Barney didn't do more.
I think Barney the Dinosaur might have been more popular.
Yeah, it might have been. Okay. Right, okay then.
Based
Move
on
on.
that poll, I will definitely watch Rocky this weekend.
Have you not watched Rocky? That was one of my jokes creaking. Have you done Rocky? No, yes, no. No. Anybody? Earth calling anybody?
Yeah, I watched it. It's a classic. What are you talking
I've
about?
only seen Rocky 4.
Do you know all right, Roo?
Where did you get him from?
You know, Roo, you know what, Roo? Do you know what?
So have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know I love Rocky 4? I fucking love Rocky 4. Not seen any of the others.
You don't need to, Brown. You start with the best.
It's quite easy to tell, you know, that you two have never watched films. You'll never watch Jim will Fix It. You can tell how the conversation goes.
Oh, Brian, what was your one for the road, my friend?
Oh, well, how about shit films with one very good scene in it?
Ooh.
I'll
Did
kick it
anyone
off with
enjoy a scene from The Last Jedi?
I got one. A shit film with a very good scene.
Yes, go on.
It would be Universal Soldier with the Dolph Lundgren and Van Damme.
That's a good movie. What are you about?
And the scene?
The scene when they're talking and Dolph Lundgren has got the necklace made of ears and he kind of holds up the ear and says, "Speak up" or something like that.
Oh, God.
Oh, well. Sorry I spoke, right? Sorry I fucking spoke.
Anyone else?
As soon as I kicked off, I've got a couple and give the lads a chance to have a little think. There's two for me, two god awful films. One is Swordfish, starring Travolta and Hugh Jackman, and it's the nice little opening monologue from Travolta, which is fantastic, and it deserves a better film run about it. The second one for me is again, it's the scene I mentioned earlier on. It's the scene where Kilmer plays a character of Bruno Altenfaust, the German, where he's the baddie, the big bad, is trying to recruit him, and he eventually does, but he's playing a kind of in character. And it's very, very funny and very, very good. But the film, bollocks.
Is that the scene where he goes up?
Yeah.
I was going to say, is that the scene where he goes up to the old lady and says, "I must talk to my boss about what she wants to do"?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was a good scene.
Yeah. Anyone else? Anyone?
What about?
Oh yeah, really terrible movie is Hawk the Slayer. But whenever they had the archer on, when he did the multiple arrows, you know, I always felt impressed by that.
Is that the one with?
Oh, sorry, when you go, Melvin.
Welcome to.
Was that the one with Lee Horsley?
I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up now.
Hawk the Slayer. He played Matt Houston.
The last.
May I do mine?
Sure, Baron.
Is it
fucking show?
Is it Last Jedi? The
yes
scene where they're in the big red curtains. Is that the one?
Yes.
That's shite, Brown.
And they're absolutely nuking it to fuck. And the action scenes are incredible.
Oh, the action scenes are incredible.
Where they just stood around waiting for the next person to swing the lightsaber, and then the curtains go up in flames. And then,
one of the guards falls over despite not being hit.
And then all of a sudden, Snoke gets sideswiped.
I feel as though you're tooling with us, Brown. You didn't really like that scene, did you?
It's amazing.
If I may, can I give you one bit of The Last Jedi I thought was fucking excellent?
Oh, please, yes.
Directed by Ruin Johnson.
The credits.
It's 0.4. It's a scene that's 0.4 seconds long.
Oh
God!
It's when Poe was trying to get back into the Radis, and he comes in, and they just go to hyperspace just as he gets in, and the X-wing flies right up to the screen and just stops, and then they go, and that's fucking fantastic, and that is the only scene in that film I can tolerate.
I had nothing to do with that, unfortunately. That was the
blink
tech
and you'll
guy.
miss it.
I can hardly remember anything about it. I watched it once and tried to forget.
We should do a live stream on it sometime.
Yeah, might be a good idea. Who's not been then, and then we'll wrap up.
Well, my one was Spectre, the Bond movie, which the entire film I wasn't so keen on, but you know that opening sequence in Mexico City? I thought it was quite
well done,
quite,
admittedly.
yeah, it's quite cool.
So
that would be
just say rest in peace, Jeff Capes.
Legend.
Legend.
Oh, yeah.
World's strongest man. Oh, sorry. Anyone else?
Yeah, Roy Ely also died. Tarzan, you know him.
Ron Ely.
Ron Ely, that's it.
Doc Savage.
Yes, you told me to watch that.
There's a guilty pleasure. Doc Savage.
I've downloaded it. I've got it ready to watch. When I get a spare couple of hours, I shall put it on.
It's a good movie. Well, for what it is, don't expect The Last Jedi.
I'm expecting The Man of Bronze.
They were talking about remaking that with The Rock, but I think it would have been crap.
Maybe that's the secret project that he and J.J. Abrams are working on.
Yeah.
He'll ruin another beloved IP.
Here you go, Exile. Jimmy Carter is still alive. Oh, did you see that? Oh, horrendous.
Over 100.
Yeah. It's just completely gone. Don't know what day it is on his bed. Has everybody been?
The loo.
Yes. Okay.
Bowels emptied.
Okay. I think that's it, folks. I think that's it.
Are you not doing the last poll?
No, I thought I'd done it.
Melvin, you love a poll, don't you, Melvin?
The two winners. I smoke monkey poll. You wanted to hear that, didn't you?
Could only have 2 polls in thingy in one stream. Anyway.
Really?
Yes, this one anyway. Chat, you are wonderful. Thank you for turning up. Thank you for the interaction, the super chats, and just listening to this drivel. Decent in places. Melvin?
I don't know. Forgot what I was saying.
Chat, you're the best. We'll see you next time. I will thank the guest, Professor Artoo. Internet Helpdesk.
Hey,
Cheers,
thanks
buddy.
for having me back. It's been a lot of fun. I do enjoy this, and I hope the chat, appreciate me. I hope everyone appreciates me. I want friends.
Chat, do you appreciate Internet Helpdesk?
Yeah, do a poll.
N for yes, N for no. I'll start. Zee-ThreePIO. Cheers,
Always a pleasure, Mr. Brown. Thank you again for having me on. Thanks to the chat, and thanks to all of our lovely panel members for giving up their time this evening.
Not Brian. Good to have you on, mate.
Cheers, Broon. Thanks also to Roon, the great Melvin Deeply, Zee-ThreePIO, the Rod Hull's ex-neighbour, the Internet Helpdesk, and of course the lovely lads, lassies, and halfway in between in the chat there.
Melvin Deeply PHD.
I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words.
Well, don't say anything.
Thank you, everyone, for turning up. And thank you, panel. You're all amazing. And the chat, you're all amazing. But not as amazing as me, because I'm amazing.
Wrenched. Where was Mega Geek when the Westfold fell working?
Yes, he's doing more filming on Rebecca Gold.
Yeah. Mr. Brownlights. Thank you, Mr. Brownlights. Yeah, it's been fun tonight, Mr. Brownlights. See you next time, Mr. Brownlights. Cheers, Mr. Brownlights. And last but by no means least, what can I say about this gentleman? We thought we'd missed him, and then when he dropped in the doozy of not watching Predator.
Well, look, I've got a watch list as long as Liam Neeson's dong. And Predator is top of that list.
Are you going to sing us out?
I'll sing you out. There's always a song on the cards. What would you like?
See you next time, folks. Roon's going to the requests. First one comes up.
There were 10 green bottles hanging on the wall. 10 green bottles hanging on the wall. Luke was 10th and his penis was small. There were 10 green bottles hanging on the wall. 9 green bottles and Snoke had drank them all. 9 green bottles, Snoke had drank them all. Who the fuck's Darth Plagueis? Darth Vader only made 7 plays. There were 6 green bottles hanging on the wall. Ahsoka with the weird hair thing hanging on the wall, and Sabine Wren with the lightsaber through her gut. 4 was Kylo Ren, and Darth Sidious was 3. There were 2 Rey Skywalkers hanging on the wall, and Grogu's the most powerful Jedi in the whole world. Good night, man, baby. See you next time. 52 days.